Hey guys, welcome back to Gretchen's Vegan Bakery. So many people have been asking me for my fruitcake recipe, and I'm actually really happy they did because I wasn't even planning on making any this year, but what a good thing I did because I think I forgot how amazing this recipe is. Let me start by saying throw away all of your preconceived notions about fruitcake. This is not that. No red and green glacéd cherries here. Unless, of course, you love that, then by all means. But my version has loads of top-quality dried fruits and nuts, and yes, a hefty dose of rum. No self-respecting fruitcake can be made without rum or brandy. And yes, I do give the non-alcoholic version on the written blog post for those who just don't want to do alcohol, so no worries there. There are quite a lot of ingredients in this recipe, and yes, most of them can be pricey. Dried fruit and nuts are not exactly cheap, but this recipe is worth the splurge. These little cakes are just perfect desserts for the holidays, so I really hope you will try this recipe. I am using raisins, dates, figs, dried pineapple, apricots, my homemade candied orange, dried cranberries, and almonds. I've got rum, vegan butter, flour, egg replacer, applesauce, a small amount of sugar, baking powder, baking soda, and salt. All the spices with some star anise pods and whole cloves too. And you can honestly put any combination of fruits and nuts that you like. It doesn't have to be what I'm using here, just so long as you have 2 cups worth total. So get all those fruits and the zests and the fresh pear if you're using that, the vegan butter, sugar, and oh yeah, I forgot to mention the fresh grated ginger, I think. So get that into a sauce pot. The whole spices go into a little cheesecloth pouch so that you can find them to remove them after cooking. Then goes all the other spices and the applesauce too. Get everything to the stove and bring it up to a boil and then simmer it on low heat for 15 minutes. Let me tell you, this is essentially an amazing winter fruit compote right here. It is just so good to eat it this way or on top of some vanilla ice cream. And yes, I did that. So you may want to make this part of the recipe like 1.5 times because it's so good to put all over everything. Not to mention I did put some of it on top of my little cakes for garnish, and it really made them look super fancy. But I digress. Back to the recipe. You will let the mixture cool just slightly and then transfer it to a large mixing bowl. Did I mention this is a no mixer required recipe? Yep, all by hand. Just remember to remove that little pouch of the whole spices and then add in the nuts. And then the sifted dry ingredients, give it a good mix by hand. And then I am using my little mini loaf pan here, but you can make this into one standard size loaf if you prefer. Just make sure you grease your pan. And then it goes into a preheated oven until they look like little baby meatloaves. Let them cool for just about 5 minutes and then give them a nice soaking of extra rum. Flip them out onto a wire cooling rack and soak those bottoms with rum too. Well, now it's the top, but you get it. Now, of course, you can be done here, but I added some buttercream to mine since these are going to be served as little individual dessert cakes. And then that extra compote I made for the garnish goes on top. I was supposed to be starting my diet this day, and I thought I would actually be safe making fruitcakes. I was like, I don't know how much I'm going to really dig into fruitcake. But oh wow, I told you I forgot how good this recipe is. These are phenomenal. So moist, not too sweet as you may expect with all that dried fruit in there. Just a perfect balance of everything. I really hope you're going to want to make this recipe, so as always, go grab the written printable version at gretchensveganbakery.com. And thanks to everyone for watching. And a very special thank you to my patrons in Patreon and my pals in PayPal. Your support is what is making it all possible to keep sharing my recipes for free. So thank you guys, is really just never enough. And for those who watched my last video and contributed, you can definitely be sure I'm going to be making a special thank you video for all of you. Your overwhelming love and support for me has just got me like speechless, really. I am just so humbled by all of your concern, your kind comments, and your support and suggestions that you all didn't hesitate to show me. And I'm just so very grateful for having the best YouTube followers ever. So I'll see you guys soon with that special thank you video. And amidst all this car chaos right now, I'm hoping to pull together another Christmas geared video before the month is over. So you'll be sure to see me again before the end of this month. All right, thanks again, everybody. I will see you soon. Until next time, happy vegan baking. Bye for now.